Have you ever been singing along to a song that felt so innocent, so uplifting, only to later wonder if there's something darker hiding beneath the surface? What if those catchy tunes we love are secretly sending messages that could influence us in ways we don't even realize? Music is powerful. It can inspire, heal, and connect us, but it can also manipulate, distract, and even harm if we're not paying attention. Ignoring the hidden meanings behind some songs could leave us unknowingly influenced by messages we'd never consciously agree with. Have you ever questioned whether the songs you listen to are just harmless entertainment or if there's something more sinister at play? Let's dive into the world of innocent songs with demonic messages and uncover the truth behind the lyrics you thought you knew. 1. Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin. Have you ever listened to a song so beautiful it gave you chills, only to find out it might hide a sinister secret? Today we're diving into the legendary rock anthem Stairway to Heaven by Led Zeppelin and its rumored connection to the demonic. Buckle up, this one's a wild ride. Released in 1971 as part of Led Zeppelin's iconic fourth studio album, Stairway to Heaven quickly became one of the most celebrated songs in rock history. Written by guitarist Jimmy Page and vocalist Robert Plant, it's an 8-minute masterpiece, blending folk, blues, and hard rock. But behind its soaring melody lies a darker tale. Led Zeppelin wasn't just a rock band. They were the rock band. Known for their mysterious aura, otherworldly talent, and penchant for the occult, Jimmy Page openly expressed his fascination with mysticism. He even purchased Aleister Crowley's former home, a known occultist, further fueling speculation about the band's ties to darker forces. Here's where things get eerie. Fans claim that if you play Stairway to Heaven backwards, you'll hear hidden satanic messages, specifically during the line, "If there's a bustle in your hedgerow, don't be alarmed now." Listeners reported hearing phrases like, "Here's to my sweet Satan," and "I sing because I live with Satan." Religious groups erupted in outrage, accusing Led Zeppelin of secretly promoting Satanism. Though the band denied the claims, the controversy stuck, cementing the song's infamous reputation. For those who are religious, this story highlights the power of music and the potential danger of subliminal influences. Could songs like this unknowingly shape beliefs or behaviors? Or is it all just a strange coincidence? Let us know what you think in the comments. 2. Hotel California by Eagles. Hotel California, released in 1976 by the Eagles, is one of the most iconic rock songs of all time. Written by Don Felder, Don Henley, and Glenn Frey, the song paints a vivid, mysterious picture of excess, temptation, and entrapment. But for decades, rumors have swirled that it's more than just a haunting ballad. It's allegedly tied to satanic themes. The Eagles were at the height of their fame when Hotel California came out. Known for their California rock sound, the band was a symbol of the indulgence and hedonism of the 1970s. However, their connection to darker themes began to emerge after the release of this song. Some believe it's an allegory for being trapped in sin or selling your soul. The line, "You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave," is one of the most debated lyrics. Fans claim it symbolizes eternal damnation, referencing the impossibility of escaping the devil's grasp. Adding to the suspicion, the album cover features a shadowy figure in a balcony window, which many speculated was Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. Religious groups were quick to condemn the song, labeling it as promoting satanic worship. The Eagles dismissed these claims, stating that the song is actually about the excess and moral decay of the music industry. But the imagery and cryptic lyrics left enough ambiguity for the rumors to persist. For the faithful, Hotel California serves as a cautionary tale, reminding listeners of the dangers of temptation, indulgence, and losing sight of spiritual values. Whether the rumors are true or not, the song's mystique and eerie undertones have made it a lasting cultural enigma. 3. Sympathy for the Devil by the Rolling Stones. Released in 1968 as part of the Rolling Stones album Beggar's Banquet, Sympathy for the Devil remains one of the band's most controversial songs. Written by Mick Jagger and Keith Richards, the song is narrated from the perspective of Satan himself, recounting his influence throughout history. It's a bold, provocative piece that has sparked heated debates since its release. By the late 1960s, the Rolling Stones were already seen as the bad boys of rock, a stark contrast to the cleaner image of the Beatles. Their music pushed boundaries, and their flirtation with darker themes only enhanced their mystique. But, with Sympathy for the Devil, many believed the band had gone too far, openly glorifying evil. The lyrics are chilling. Satan introduces himself with the line, "Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste," before recounting his role in events like the crucifixion of Christ and the Russian Revolution. The upbeat samba rhythm only amplifies the unsettling nature of the words, making the song's intent even more ambiguous. Religious leaders and moral critics condemn the song, accusing the Rolling Stones of promoting devil worship. The controversy escalated when the infamous Altamont Free Concert in 1969, marked by violence and death, occurred while the band performed this song. Though the tragedy was unrelated to the lyrics, it cemented the song's dark reputation. For those of faith, Sympathy for the Devil serves as a stark reminder of how cultural influences can desensitize or glorify evil. Whether the song was meant as satire or a genuine exploration of darkness, its impact on pop culture and its controversial reputation remains undeniable. 4. Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen, released in 1975 as part of Queen's iconic album A Night at the Opera. Bohemian Rhapsody is widely regarded as one of the greatest rock songs ever written. Composed by the legendary Freddie Mercury, the 6-minute epic is a genre-blending masterpiece. But beneath its operatic grandeur and haunting melodies, many have speculated that the song hides a darker narrative. Queen was already making waves in the music world with their theatrical sound and Mercury's magnetic presence. However, Bohemian Rhapsody elevated them to superstardom. The song's cryptic lyrics left fans puzzled, inspiring countless theories about its true meaning. Among these theories is the idea that the song tells the story of a man who makes a Faustian bargain, selling his soul to the devil. Lines like, "Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me," have been interpreted as evidence of this dark narrative. The song appears to follow a character's inner turmoil, guilt, and eventual plea for redemption after committing a grave sin. Some believe Mercury infused the lyrics with hidden meanings related to his personal struggles, while others claim it's a metaphor for the inescapable consequences of a pact with darkness. Despite, or perhaps because of, its ambiguous themes, the song faced backlash from religious groups who accused Queen of glamorizing sin and demonic imagery. The band, however, never confirmed any of these interpretations, maintaining that the lyrics were meant to be abstract and open to personal interpretation. For those with strong religious convictions, Bohemian Rhapsody raises questions about the spiritual undertones hidden in pop culture. Whether it's a cautionary tale, a personal confession, or pure artistic expression, the song's haunting beauty and enigmatic message have ensured its place in both music history and cultural controversy. 5. Another One Bites the Dust by Queen, released in 1980 on Queen's album The Game. Another One Bites the Dust became one of the band's biggest hits. Written by bassist John Deacon, the song's funky bass line and catchy chorus made it an instant classic. But over the years, rumors began to swirl that the track contained a hidden, sinister message when played backward. By the early 1980s, Queen was at the height of their success, experimenting with different styles and genres. Another One Bites the Dust marked a significant departure from their earlier sound, embracing disco and funk influences. While fans praised the band's versatility, some found a darker layer beneath the upbeat groove. The controversy centers around allegations of backmasking. When played in reverse, the phrase, "Another One Bites the Dust," is claimed to sound like, "It's fun to smoke marijuana." This sparked outrage among parents, religious groups, and anti-drug advocates who accused Queen of promoting drug use to impressionable listeners. The band denied these accusations, dismissing them as baseless and unintentional. Despite the denial, the rumors refused to die, fueling debates about subliminal messaging in music. Was it a coincidence or a deliberate ploy to influence listeners? Regardless of intent, the controversy gave the song an air of mystery that kept people talking. For those who are religious or value moral integrity, the idea of subliminal messages in music is deeply unsettling. It raises questions about the impact of hidden influences and whether artists bear responsibility for the unintended interpretations of their work, whether you believe the rumors or not. Another One Bites the Dust remains a prime example of how even a simple song can ignite widespread moral panic. 6. Imagine by John Lennon. Released in 1971, John Lennon's Imagine is one of the most iconic and thought-provoking songs of all time. Written by Lennon and inspired by his wife, Yoko Ono, the song envisions a world without divisions, no countries, no possessions, and no religion. While it has been celebrated as a universal anthem for peace, its lyrics have also sparked significant controversy, particularly among religious communities. John Lennon, a former Beatle, was no stranger to controversy. Just a few years earlier, he famously claimed that the Beatles were more popular than Jesus, a statement that provoked global backlash. When Imagine was released, critics argued that the song's lyrics reflected Lennon's anti-religious and utopian ideals, which some saw as subversive or even dangerous. The lines, "Imagine there's no heaven, it's easy if you try, no hell below us, above us, only sky," were particularly inflammatory for religious groups. These lyrics were interpreted as dismissing the core beliefs of Christianity and other faiths. Critics accused Lennon of promoting atheism and a rejection of spiritual values, sparking debates about the song's underlying message. Despite the backlash, Lennon maintained that Imagine was not anti-religious but rather a plea for unity and understanding. He described it as expressing a dream of peace, free from the barriers created by human constructs. Still, the song's polarizing nature has kept it at the center of cultural discussions for decades. For those who are deeply religious, Imagine can be seen as a challenge to faith and traditional values. It raises questions about the balance between spiritual beliefs and the pursuit of a harmonious, unified world. Whether you see it as inspiring or provocative, there's no denying the lasting impact of Lennon's message. 7. Highway to Hell by AC/DC. Released in 1979, AC/DC's Highway to Hell became an anthem of rebellion and one of the band's most iconic tracks. Written by Bon Scott, Angus Young, and Malcolm Young, the song captures the gritty, wild lifestyle of a rock band on tour. But its bold title and lyrics have made it a lightning rod for controversy, particularly among religious groups. By the late 1970s, AC/DC was making waves as one of the most electrifying rock bands in the world. Known for their hard-hitting riffs and unapologetic attitude, they embodied the spirit of rock rebellion. Highway to Hell was inspired by the grueling and chaotic experience of being constantly on the road, with Bon Scott describing it as living life on the edge. However, the song's title and imagery sparked outrage. The phrase "Highway to Hell" was taken literally by critics, who accused the band of glorifying Satan and encouraging immoral behavior. Lines like, "No stop signs, speed limits, nobody's gonna slow me down," were seen as symbolic of rejecting rules, authority, and even morality. Religious organizations condemned the song, claiming it promoted a hedonistic lifestyle and desensitized listeners to the dangers of sin and spiritual decay. The fact that Bon Scott tragically passed away just months later only added fuel to the rumors, with some viewing his death as a cautionary tale. For people of faith, Highway to Hell is a stark reminder of the cultural influence music can wield, shaping attitudes and values. Whether it's a rebellious anthem or something more sinister, the song's legacy proves the enduring power and controversy of rock and roll. 8. Hotel California by Eagles. Released in 1976, the Eagles' Hotel California remains one of the most enigmatic songs in rock history. Written by Don Felder, Don Henley, and Glenn Frey, its haunting melody and cryptic lyrics have captivated listeners for decades. But beneath the surface, many believe the song harbors a sinister story, tied to satanic themes and dark rituals. Hotel California describes a surreal journey to a mysterious hotel where you can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave. The vivid imagery, combined with eerie lines like, "This could be heaven or this could be hell," sparked rumors that the song was about the Church of Satan. Adding to the speculation, some pointed to the shadowy figure on the album cover, claiming it was Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan. The band has consistently denied these claims, explaining that the song is a metaphor for the excess and moral decay of the music industry. Don Henley once described it as a commentary on the hedonistic lifestyle of 1970s California. Still, the ambiguity of the lyrics allowed conspiracy theories to thrive. Religious groups were quick to condemn the song, accusing the Eagles of glorifying Satanism and spiritual entrapment. The line, "We are all just prisoners here of our own device," was interpreted as a nod to eternal damnation, while others believed the entire song symbolized a pact with the devil. For the faithful, Hotel California serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of temptation and moral compromise. Whether you view it as a critique of excess or something more sinister, the song's mystique has made it a cultural touchstone and a source of enduring controversy. 9. Better Than Revenge by Taylor Swift. Released in 2010 as part of Taylor Swift's album Speak Now, Better Than Revenge showcases a darker, more vengeful side of the pop country star. Written solely by Swift, the song takes aim at a romantic rival, portraying her in a scathing and unapologetic light. But its themes of revenge and moral judgment have drawn criticism, especially from those with strong ethical or religious views. At the time, Taylor Swift was known for her storytelling prowess and relatable lyrics, often pulling inspiration from her personal life. Better Than Revenge was rumored to be directed at actress Camilla Bell, who allegedly dated Swift's ex-boyfriend Joe Jonas. The song's biting lyrics, such as, "She's not a saint and she's not what you think, she's an actress," paint a vivid picture of betrayal and jealousy. However, the song stirred controversy due to its focus on tearing another woman down, rather than addressing the situation with maturity or forgiveness. Critics, particularly from feminist and religious communities, argued that the song glorified bitterness and revenge, a theme often seen as spiritually and morally destructive. For those of faith, the song raises questions about how we handle pain and betrayal. Revenge may feel justified in the moment, but it often leads to further emotional and spiritual harm. Better Than Revenge serves as a reminder of the cultural narratives that influence how we deal with conflict, whether they encourage us to rise above or sink to the level of our grievances. While Swift herself has acknowledged growth since writing the song, its vengeful undertones remain a point of discussion, reflecting the complexities of forgiveness and self-control in a world that often celebrates retribution. 10. Like a Prayer. By Madonna, released in 1989, Madonna's Like a Prayer is one of her most iconic and controversial songs. Written by Madonna and Patrick Leonard, the track blends pop and gospel elements, creating a powerful and emotional sound. However, its provocative lyrics and imagery sparked a firestorm of criticism, particularly from religious communities. Like a Prayer explores themes of love, spirituality, and personal connection, but its ambiguous lyrics left room for interpretation. Lines like, "When you call my name, it's like a little prayer," blur the line between religious devotion and sensual longing, leading some to accuse Madonna of sacrilege. The accompanying music video only amplified the outrage. The video features Madonna dancing in front of burning crosses, stigmata imagery, and scenes of her in a church alongside a saintly figure. Religious groups condemned the visuals as blasphemous, accusing her of mocking Christianity. The Vatican publicly denounced the video, and some countries even banned it outright. Despite the backlash, Madonna defended the song as a celebration of faith and love, arguing that its imagery was meant to challenge societal and religious hypocrisy. The controversy only heightened the song's popularity, making it a cultural flashpoint that fueled discussions about art, religion, and freedom of expression. For those who are religious, Like a Prayer can be seen as a stark reminder of how sacred symbols are often reinterpreted in popular culture, sometimes in ways that provoke or offend. Whether you view it as an artistic exploration or a deliberate provocation, there's no denying the song's lasting impact and its ability to spark heated debates about faith and morality. These were 10 songs with hidden demonic messages. Which one did we miss? Comment it below, and we will break it down in part 2. And if you feel like there is some demonic influences in your life, click the video and screen Nog to uncover if there is a demon in your life.